having a great day today. Today is Monday morning. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. Mine is going good because I've had a nice, long, restful weekend. We had Thanksgiving last week. Friday, I didn't do any filming. I did film a video, pre-video, so you'll still have a video Friday, but I didn't do anything Friday filming wise. So that takes a lot of extra out of my day, and I got to do a lot of other things that I needed to get done. Saturday, we had a very chill day. We went to our community. We have a tree lighting ceremony in our town, so we went there. There was a lot of people there, which was really, really good. They were going to just cancel it because of everything going on in the world, and our president just said, we just can't shut down life. You can't shut down life because of what's going on. You can still do things in a good manner, and I was very thankful for that. And so we usually make homemade cookies. Our homeschool group gets together and we bring everybody here and we decorate and make tons of cookies, and you know, you get the 5 eyeball snowman and the 10,000 sprinkles, and they do buy some store-bought ones too, but they have the ones made from the kids, and that's always fun. But we did not do that, so we opted to buy some like Little Debbie cakes because they were wrapped up individually. So we did that and had candy canes, and they had Santa come visit, and the kids, it was warm out, the kids got to play. I did not even take my camera. I told my husband, I'm like, wow. He's like, honey, you definitely are a little out of normal because you don't have your camera to film any of this. And I'm like, I know. So he took a couple pictures, so maybe I'll insert them here if I remember, of what the kids just having fun, and just it was just a good time. It was a great community time. Be part of your community. If you have a small, like we have one of the, I think our community is one of the only active, one of the last active communities in our area. Someone said that, something like that. So just small, but I love it. I love our town. I love that we do that stuff. And we moved here. They did it a few years earlier, but it was just like the board members, just a few older people that did it. So we would go, and my kids, we were the only ones there for a while. So, you know, they were like, here kids, have a cookie, have 20 cookies. And they were just spoiling them and just giving them so much stuff. And then every year, we just went every year. I told my kids, I said, if you don't go, no one else is gonna show up. I said, we might be the only ones there. I said, but you just go and be that part of your community. And so it was great because 2 years ago, we had so many people there. We had so many people. Our park was new, and it was just a great time. And then last year it was rainy and freezing, so we still went, still had people, but it wasn't as, you know, the minus the rain is so much better. So this year it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. We just had hoodie sweatshirts on, and it was really, really good. I'm dealing with some congestion here, so doing good. Just the allergies, it's moving, so don't mind me if I sound a little hoarse, that's all, but I feel really good, which is really good. Resting was good this weekend, so we did that. It was just a great time, and just love our community, love being part of our town. So get out and be part of your community. They do something, you might be the only one there, but guess what, you start that little spark, and guess what, more people will come. It took a few years, but there was a whole lot of kids just having fun, getting Santa. They're like, Santa, let's go on the spinny go around. The couple years ago he did, and he's like, well, Santa can't do that, but this year he opted not to because he was afraid his big giant pillow was not going to make it on the merry-go-round with all the kids because they were ready to spin him. I'm like, be gentle. So it was good. It was just a good time. And then we had church yesterday. Great time at church with kids, and just a great day. Came home and we just chilled. We do not even have that many leftovers, which is good. My goal, I had to laugh because the next day I had Lauren stopped by and Matthew, they were stopping by picking up some stuff, and I said they were like, well, we can come grab some leftovers. And I was like, oh, I didn't even have that many leftovers. We did, but I was like, wow, that's not even that many in there. So I was very happy. I pulled out some of those, remember those cheesy crescent rolls I bought at our discount store? They were like, I don't know, maybe $7, you got like 50. They were really good. Basically, it's a croissant, and it has like probably American cheese in it, and on top it was really good. So I heated those up. We had dinner. There's not much, and then we actually made burgers last night. So Saturday I made ham skillet, which is just, I'll show you some, it's in the refrigerator, penne pasta and ham cut up, and you put a little chicken broth in there, some thyme, oregano, and a little bit of, so make it like a little liquidy but not too much, and then you had Parmesan cheese. So we had that on Saturday. Then yesterday we had soup. I made chicken orzo soup with our little croissant rolls, and then we had to have dinner. I was like, wow, we're out of food, which is great. There's bowls in the refrigerator, empty. So So you know how that went. So there, I didn't do anything. The pan is right there that I cooked the burgers in. I know, I didn't do anything. I literally made burgers and I laid down and watched. Greg and I laid, and so Greg laid and we watched the old Waltons, I think it's called, I think Christmas, Homecoming Christmas, the old Waltons. It was one of the first episodes, and it doesn't even have the real mom or the real dad in it. So that was pretty cool. So we watched that. We watched Little Women, and then I started watching The Bishop's Wife. I've never seen that movie. I've wanted to. I've just never watched it. So I started to, but I fell asleep, and I was asleep by probably 8:30. I was tired. It was just a good, relaxing day. And then I woke up this morning. I'm like, okay, ready to go. But I needed that rest because I'm feeling it, and I don't want this to turn into anything worse. So always good to rest and make yourself feel good. So then I came out. When I went to lay down, the kitchen was trash. Like, so many dishes. I didn't care. We're out of towels. I was like, there's not even towels to do showers. So I started pulling some for rags. And you know, like people say, how many towels do you need? You do enough so that you don't have to do laundry in between. Well, I'm finding that we're running out of towels multiple times before I start my next towel load. So when I go shopping Tuesday, I'm going to pick up more towels for us, because it's no good when you run out of towels. You're gonna use a washcloth to clean your whole body. That just does not work very good, or to dry your whole body. So anyways, I need more towels. And then Brooklyn I heard somebody in the kitchen. I told my husband, I said, who is out there doing dishes? He says, Brooklyn did all that. So she did all, it was messy. We had so much dishes, and the dishwasher's full, and it was full before she even started. So there was a lot of dishes. So she got that done, and it was just a good day. Do you like a good day where you're like, all right, I feel like it was a good, restful weekend. My husband and I both relaxed, and just good times. So today is Motivational Monday. Even though I sound a little hoarse, I sound worse than I feel. So I guess that sounds better. So maybe I won't do so much talking today. We'll see. But today's gonna be picking up, getting life done. I'm going to hang my garland up here. I ordered my tree flock. I know it's a week later, but it's still only the first week in December, or the first, I think today's December 1st. No, it's November 30th. It's not even December 1st. But I ordered my tree flock. They refunded me for one, and they do say that one is on its way, and it looks like it's in Greenville. So hopefully today or tomorrow that'll be here. I decided I'm just gonna flock my tree, and if I have leftover, I'll flock the garland on my mantle. But this garland I'm gonna just put up here because the cabinets are white. I figured if I have the flocked greenery, you might not see it as much because you have the white and white. So I'm gonna put the green, and then I'm gonna put that fluffy snow on top, lights and some ornaments and pine cones. So I put that up there and decorate over here today. So I'm going to do that. I want to do that this weekend, but I just wasn't feeling, like I said, I wanted to rest, and I'm glad I did. So we're also supposed to get snow. Like, even though I decorate with snow, and you guys see me putting snow, and I want to flock my tree with snow, I'm not a snow person. I'll watch it, and then I want it to go away. We lived in Michigan our whole lives, and it was pretty, but I was stuck inside a lot with snow. I remember being a kid and like never going outside, never. And my parents would like, you have to get outside, you have to get fresh air. I just go out there and literally stand. Did not like snow. I just don't like it. I don't really love sledding's okay. Like my dad would take us sledding to the golf course every year. We had a golf course with huge hills. I mean, not like mountains, but huge hills. And I remember seeing them as a kid. They were just huge, and trying to walk back up was so much work. And now I'm like, wow, those are so tiny, looking at them as adults. But we would do that every year, but it was freezing, and my dad would go cut wood. And I remember going with him. He'd go cut woods, and like we heated our house with wood. And I remember going as a kid and just standing there by the fire the whole time, because I did not like snow. I don't like when ice skating. I just don't love it. I just don't love the cold. I don't love it. It's pretty. We moved here, and I'm like, I'm getting rid of all my snow gear, all my stuff, because we're not having snow. Well, it snows here. It does, rare. Last year we got like a sprinkle, and that was it. I'm okay with that. I bought a bunch of sleds. I think I have 10 sleds back here in our yard with some shovels that maybe we'll use this year. If not, that's okay. So today I think most people are supposed to get snow, part of North Carolina, but I think we're only gonna get 0 to 1 inches, which is not a whole lot, but we may. It's gonna freeze, and then it's gonna turn back to 50 the next day. So I'm like, that is why I love Western North Carolina. Cold, then hot. I mean, it goes up and down, but it doesn't stay freezing for a long time. So we may get snow today. We'll show you that. But we're gonna be inside, be bundled and be warm, and maybe we'll get to the park during the day if it's not freezing, but it looks like it's raining out right now. So we'll just have to see how the day goes. Okay, I said I wasn't going to talk because I'm sounding froggy, and you probably like, you sound horrible, Amy. Your voice is so soothing and so raspy. So we're going to start cleaning up, wipe everything down, get our day and our week rolling. It's going to be a good week. We're going to have a good, we have a birthday. We have Brooklyn's birthday this week. And then we have Jensen's the next week. His is actually the 3rd week, but we're celebrating the 2nd week because it gets so close to Christmas, and you know how that goes. So we don't want to skip a birthday, so we're gonna do his early. He wanted to. He's like, can I have my present early? So we're gonna do that. So it's gonna be a good week of that. I'm trying to think of anything else exciting this week. I don't even know. I gotta do a little bit more shopping. I know, a little bit more shopping. Take Jaden, she needs to finish up her Christmas list, and it's just gonna be good. We'll get some gifts together for neighbors, all that fun stuff that we have to do. We'll bring you along to everything we do. So I thank you guys for always watching, for supporting my channel. Over the years, it's been, I'm very blessed by your comments, and just, you guys are rock. You guys are awesome. I just love your feedback. I love everything. I even love negative comments because it makes you go, is that something I gotta listen to or no? And it helps me grow. It helps me grow as a person. It helps me grow in figuring out what is good and what does not work. So you guys ready for our day? All right, we're gonna earbud in. And I think I'm gonna listen to some worship music today. I'm feeling like we need some music. So I've got a good playlist. And my main channel name, you can click on like my little avatar when you're watching this video. I don't even know where, but on there you can click it like right below the video, and it will take you to my main page, and it has like videos, playlists, community tab, all these things. If you click on playlist, you can scroll down and find my favorites, and that is my worship playlist right here. So this is what I will listen to. So these are songs that I love. I listen to them all the time, mostly the ones at the top, and I share that. Favorite is, right now, is Here in the Presence. That's a really good song by Elevation. And then Highlands, Song of Ascent. That is probably, I can go back on that song and listen to it over and over and over. I really, really enjoy that song. So good songs. Put on some good music. Get some good thoughts in your mind. Get your thoughts off the cares of the world and focused on what the Lord is doing in your life and what he will do in your life. When you sit there, and worldly music's fine. I understand it. I don't listen to it a whole lot, even though my videos have worldly music on it. That is choice of YouTube. Not a whole lot of Christian, actually no Christian songs at all. So you just start listening to it, and it has good vibes, and I get it, and it has it, but you're listening to words that like, they either bring you down or they help you dwell on your problems in life. You can relate to them, right? And you can listen and, yep, that's my life. And, oh, I wish I had that. Oh, I wish I had a guy that treated me like that. Or, oh, I wish I had that nice little good homey feeling life. Or, yeah, I have that. And yeah, life is sucky. And you can dwell on that stuff. And that's never good. That's why I choose to listen to Christian music. And not all Christians are perfect. You'll listen to some artists and then find out years later they walk away from their faith. But what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna ruin like most of my listening because of a few people that choose to walk away. But listening to it, and it gets your mind off of you, and it gets your mind off your problems. It gets your mind on God and what he's doing in your life. So when things like, God has spoken to me so much through songs, and just I'll listen to them and I'm like, all right, I know, Lord, I know what you say. You're right. Those are things that you promise. Those are things that you tell us in your word. And so it's good to get that inside of you, because the more you hear it, we want to be hearers of the word. When you hear those words and are reminded of them, and you might hear something and you're like that Song of Ascent song. I loved it from the beginning, the melody of it, and then I didn't really understand the lyrics. Like even at first I was like, what does this actually mean? Well, then I was reading in the Old Testament with you guys on one of our Abundantly Blessed series, and it talked about the being on the mountain, ascending on the mountain. I think we're reading Samuel? It's in Kings. I was trying to think which one it was in. And it just made me go, oh. And now I can look at that song and read the words and hear the words and sing them and go, that's right. No matter what I'm going through, it's like the God is still ascending me up, even though I'm down in those valleys sometimes and I just feel like nothing is going to get better. And you just look at your situation. You look at your financial situation. You look at your marriage. You look at everything that's going on, and you're just like down and depressed and down in that slump, down that valley. It's like, oh, you don't want to be in the valley. It's like you want that ascending upward. You want to live on the top. You want to be on it. Like, I want to live on top of the mountain. I don't want to be down in the valley, because you know what happens? The valley floods and everything gets crumbled down there. Tornadoes can go through, all those things. But up on the mountain, you're pretty much safe from everything. It's like you're up, not everything, but you are. You're at the very top, and you can get that direct sun from the Lord, and it's just that direct light. And so that song just speaks to me like, yeah, that's what I want, that song of ascent. I want to be up there. I want to be up at the top. I don't want to be down and feeling depressed. I don't want to be down focusing on my problems. I don't want to be down focusing on what I don't have or what I wish I had or all these things. I want to be focused on the Lord, and the Lord will promises to give you all the desires of your heart when you look to him and you follow him and you do what he tells you to do. Oh, good song. So it just gave me a whole new meaning. So I'm gonna be listening to that song actually right now. So you guys ready to go? All right, I'm gonna go flip some laundry, not show you that, or maybe I will. Let's go flip my laundry, and then we're gonna start in the kitchen here, cleaning up, get some floors cleaned. We're gonna get some school out, hang some garland, clean some rooms, all the good things we have to do on a Monday. So you guys ready? All right, so let's listen to some good music. Let's get our minds not focused on us and the world. Let's get our mind focused on Jesus and some good things. Sound good? All right, let's get going. Let's go.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the...
All right, so you saw me throw away the leftovers there. Everything, we pretty much ate everything up. I made that big pan. I'm just gonna give it to Greg to take to the shop because he'll have that little bit of leftovers. I kind of skimmed around the outside of the macaroni and cheese that's been reheated. The stuffing, I threw away the stuffing. That was kind of the only thing that I really got to throw away that we didn't eat, but no one's gonna have stuffing without gravy, and they're probably just not gonna have it as with the side, and it's been a few days, so I don't mind throwing that amount out. So we just have some ham. I pulled out some, I found salami. So I know we have cream cheese as well, so I thought we'd do bagels, cream cheese, salami for breakfast, and I'm gonna make a yogurt smoothie as well because we have that to use up. So, all right, let's keep washing.
Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, dance.
All right, did you ever find when you use grease? Oh my goodness, we cooked with, I mean, obviously we had Thanksgiving on here as well, but we cooked burgers and they just splattered everywhere. I'm like, ew, just greasy stuff. That's why outside's always better to cook, it's cleaner, but I got this clean. I could have cleaned probably under my gas burner that covers more with a brush, but I just wiped out the loose crumbs. I'll get in there one day and scrub it. So, all right, kitchen is getting done, which is good. I got just a pan to...
We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow...
All right, we're doing cast iron. I would never recommend you washing it like I'm doing, but I let it sit on the stove and the grease is in there and the burger is still stuck on the side. So I'm going to scrub it off, yes. I'm going to do that, and then I'll have to re-season it and work through that whole process, but just don't let it sit. I did, that was my fault. So I'm gonna... record, cast iron. Mind you, don't listen to my voice, it sounds awful. I'm not very soothing today, but do as I say, not as I do. So don't leave it sit. I did, and I had to use my scrubber. So when I scrubbed it, you can tell like most of it's good, but I see in some spots I had to get it down to like where it's silver. You don't want to do that. So I'm gonna have to re-season it. So you just turn your stove on. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in there. I'll let this heat up, and then just like a tablespoon, and then I'll rub it in and I'll let it sit and put it back in the drawer. So you just have to do that a few times, because now it will stick in that spot all the time and I'll be like, So clean it as you need it. That's the key. So, all right, we're slow moving today, but that's okay. I've got the kitchen done. Let's go that way.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year is...
They even cleaned up the living room. I'm like, super sweet. So everything is done here, which is good. I just have a little pile for the boys' room. That blanket over there, that checkered, this way. Sorry, it's backwards for me, that blue checkered one. I got that at Walmart for $5. It is the softest blanket ever. Like, they had a whole bin of them rolled up. Like this one, I think we paid $10 for. It's soft, but that is super, super soft. So they have a whole bin for $5. That right there, really, I'm sorry. It's so weird on camera. That over, that's so weird because it's so the opposite over there. That one right there, $5. That's a great, they had a whole bin. Like I said, just warm and fuzzy. So perfect. I'm gonna get the vacuums going so floors can get cleaned. All right, just got Greg off to work. He's there, heading to work, right down the road, which is good. So now I'm gonna work on my bathroom and the bedroom. And for the record, he does make the bed every single day. That's what he does. He's net for wives, for husbands who's never done that before. There's hope. My husband's never done that. He does it every single week, every single day. Usually he makes it every day. Where I'm like, it's okay, I can sit. So today he's like, honey, I feel bad not doing the bed. And I'm like, don't feel bad. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, I need something to film today. So the only day I make the bed is Monday. That's it. That's to show you that it can be done, but he makes the bed every single day. But if he didn't, and your husband doesn't make the bed, that's okay. I've made it my whole marriage. So this is good. Oh, kitty cat just walked by. I'm like, what just walked by? So I'm gonna clean my bathroom. Bathroom is one of those rooms that can be a little bit foregoing. Like if you don't get to it to deep clean it, that's okay. Like I know when I had little ones, it's like I constantly I'd give them baths in the tub, so I'd want to scrub that tub out really good. But as I get older and you don't have to worry so much about keeping it spotless in the tub because it's gross, it's okay to kind of let the bathroom just go through a quick wipe. I have a spray bottle with vinegar in it that you can have paper towels or a rag, whatever, and just make sure you wipe like your toilet down. Do a quick wipe on your sinks. That's mostly what you have to do. Just make sure it's picked up. That helps hugely. I only deep clean once a week, just to make it so it's not such a deep clean. If I can go 2 weeks deep clean just with a quick wipe each couple days, but it's like you have to do a little bit more scrubbing. So for our family, once a week seems like a really good thing for the amount that we use, which is every single day, and the kids are in here every couple days as well. First thing, clean up your bathroom. Like I don't know why there's a set of keys in here. I brought them in here, didn't put them in my purse. So let's do a quick pickup and then wipe everything down, do a good scrub.
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you me this year.
Oh my goodness, people with hair. Hair is everywhere. Everywhere. Gross, especially with girls. Oh my goodness, downstairs I went to clean their vacuum out and I was like, so much hair. I probably would benefit from my room doing the vacuuming here maybe more than once a week, but that's okay. I gotta get out of that. Okay, let's go to the bedroom.
You and me hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you.
All right, my kids are starting to wake up, and so I sound horrible. I tell my husband, I'm like, it's definitely not a soothing video day. I don't mind my froggy voice, but I feel really good. So even if you're not feeling awesome, just get what's important to you to get done. Like, this will be good, and I won't have to do a whole lot today. I want to decorate, but if I didn't get to that, that's okay. This would just be enough to get done. So I'm gonna wash the floors here because the kids are waking up, and then before they come out, the floors will be dry. So I just use water and vinegar. That's it, straight vinegar. I'll just wet my mop. Straight vinegar, it's easy with my Norwex mop. All right, so now I'm gonna get the list for the kids together so when they get up, they can do their regular chore list, which I have to put over there, and some extras. All right, I printed off my kids' schedules. These are for the younger ones. The older ones pretty much know what to do. They know how to eat breakfast, take your vitamin, brush your teeth. I don't have to remind them to do those things. They do them, and then they know what their extra chores are. So I don't usually print a sheet out for middle school and up. If your middle schooler needs that, then do that. I have these. I do give this to you free. It's just a chart. I left it blank so you could put your own child's name and then write down which chores you want for them to do. I'll link it below. It's free. Just go print it off and fill in the blanks. But I do this every single time. This just helps my little ones know, hey, this is what I got to do, because then it's kind of like, you do this, then you can have your free time. You do this, then you can have your playtime or your internet time. But that's the rules. That's how we get them motivated, get their things done. It's finish the list, then you can be free. Perfect, then they've got their things. So now I'm gonna get out their school for the week, and then I'll have it all done. All right, the next thing to think about for the day is food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I am gonna do some smoothies for the kids. So I have this little bit of yogurt, this little tiny jar, this big one, and then I have a little bit of the starter. It's the same thing in the jars. I'm gonna use that. I have a little bit of whipped topping. I'm gonna put that in there. It'll just make it creamy. You can throw this away, you can do whatever. It's just leftovers, and we won't use it for anything else. So it's about this full. I'll put that in there with strawberries in there. For breakfast, I heated up a bagel with egg and bacon. This is what I'm gonna have. A lot of you ask how you reheat. You can put it in the air fryer. I just put it in the microwave. And then look at all that. It's here. This is my breakfast. I placed 4 in here. Just plain ones. I'm gonna toast these in the air fryer for the kids when they get up. And then for lunch, there is a little bit of ham skillet. There's a little bit of chicken orzo soup. There is burgers. Just a few, but I thought I'll pull out the pizza bombs. So I'm gonna put these on a cookie sheet and let them kind of thaw because they're frozen and they'll puff up a little bit, and then we'll dip them in marinara sauce. And then dinner, I had planned for tomorrow to do flatbread tacos, but since we're actually ahead and don't have that many leftovers, I just thought our food would take us longer. We're making that tonight, so I'll do flatbread tacos. I just took this out of the freezer, heat this up, we'll flatten a biscuit, and that'll be easy. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's what I got going on right now. So I'm gonna put this in the air fryer. All right, then work on our smoothie over here. Okay, I decided to do it in a muffin pan, so that way it'll stay together and not stick with the other ones. You can put it on a cookie sheet. What I'm gonna do is let it thaw. It'll rise up a little bit, and then I'm gonna put some butter on there, melted butter, and garlic season. You can put some Parmesan cheese. I think I'll just leave it plain that way. So, all right, that's done. Kids are gonna eat. All right, when the kids are getting up, camp breakfast, I'm gonna do this bathroom. That's the last big thing that I have to do, along with fold them out and clothes. Okay, we're moving right along with what came today. Snow flock. So got my snow flock, which is awesome. They even sent like an apology. Due to the coronavirus, we've not been able to keep up with our packaging in tune with demand because everybody flocks their tree this year. So the only difference is on the package on Amazon it says 5 pounds and it's showing only 2-pound packages, but reading the reviews, it looks like there still will be plenty of flock for everything. So our foot's like a 10-foot tree. There should be enough flock for all that. So I am super, super excited. I don't know if I'll get to it today. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But they refunded me for the other box, so at least I got one. So can't complain. All right, man, I'll put this on the table. So we're gonna make lunch. So here are the biscuits. I melted some butter. I'm gonna brush it on it and put a little bit of garlic powder on it. All right, lunch came out. Look at those. So it worked out good because some opened a little bit, so then the cheese doesn't melt everywhere. So this will be delicious, dipped in marinara sauce. All right, we're doing school with the younger set. This is lunch. So just this and dip it in the sauce. It's so good. Oh yeah.
It has like, it's a pizza, but in a ball.
It's a pizza bomb. That's good. All right, we got that. Chopped up some cucumbers and some carrots. We're just gonna eat. We'll almost be hanging out garland soon. All right, so we have been eating lunch. Kids are doing school, so I'm gonna hang up my garland up here. I went outside to find my garland, so I have the one I put up here last year, and I've got one for outside, and I'm not gonna put outside. So I might take that and cut that for these two cabinets over here, and then the one for my mantle is a little bit thinner, so I probably will just more cheaper, which is fine. That one I'll probably flock when I get my flock, but I'll do the flock on the tree. I don't think I'm gonna do it today because it's a little chilly out. We're supposed to have that snow today, so I'll just wait on the flock. But I was thinking, can I mist it with my hose? And I did find someone else that did on the Amazon review, so I'm just gonna have to wait on the flock, but that'll be okay. Tomorrow and Wednesday, you need it to like sit out for a few days, so those will be 2 good days to let dry. So I'm gonna put my flock up here, not my flock, I'm gonna put my garland up here with my Christmas lights, and then put snow in there, put some Christmas bulbs and pine cones. All right, I came outside here. I didn't even see. It's chilly out here. Is that gonna work? There we go. So I have my garland out here. This is what we just had. I pulled, there was like some extra greenery in it. I just pulled it off, and then I'm going to take the lights off. The lights do not work. If you can ever find like a cheap garland or tree at Goodwill that doesn't light, take the time and just rip all the lights off. I know on my tree, you don't have to, you can just add lights to it. My tree inside, someone gave it to me, and it's a big tree. And what I did is I sat for like hours and took all the lights off. It took about 5 hours with the wrap, because it was like wrap around and then pull up a little clip that they put on there, like right here. I'm trying to pull it off. These little clips, they're like little, sometimes it pulls the greenery up. Do it outside, or if you're prepared, you're gonna be picking up a lot of greenery off your ground. So I'm gonna take this off here. I think last year I just added lights to it, but since we're not gonna put it outside, because it just blows down every year because the wind gets whipping. So we're gonna try to get this off here. I'll start at the other end. So this is gonna be good. It's definitely a little chilly out here, but it feels good. I've got the one garland up, and I'm like, okay, happy with it. If I can do another one here. And then, oh, these lights, they're literally like all tangled on here. You can't even see it. All right, we're just gonna take our time. We're gonna take all this stuff off. Here we go. Okay, that was the longest part, was taking all the lights off the garland. So I need 2 of these. I'm gonna go see if this fits first. All right, I did a quick measure. That one is perfect. It's actually a little bit big. So this one is actually already broken. It's a little bit smaller, but I'm just gonna take this off. Take more lights off. I got this. Just take your time. It just takes time to get all those off, but hey, it's good. Or I can go buy garland that fits, but I got this big giant roll at Goodwill, I think for 20 bucks a couple years ago. So get some good, like, what are these called? Wire clippers? That does help a lot. I didn't have those when I was doing the tree, and it was a lot of work, but I did get them off, so. But this is, it's just got these little clips on here. It's good, and wrapped around every branch. We're getting there. Alright, got my mess going on down here. I'll clean that up later. Okay, let's go in. We'll sit those up on the other counters. Up on the tops of the counters, above the cabinet. All right, I got those up there, so I'm very happy with this. I have to take that cord there and kind of stick it along, but I like how that looks. It just decorates the top a little bit, and that didn't cost anything. That was a $20 used garland. That wasn't even $20 used. This is probably 20, maybe it's only $10 at Walmart, the smaller ones. I don't know, but cheap. And then just filled in with that snow, and I have plenty of snow left. Look at all the decorating we've done. We still have half a bag of snow, so plenty of snow left. And then just putting those little bulbs up there and some lights, that makes all the difference. So that's perfect. Yep, I'm just gonna leave those over there. I'm done. Got all my little decorations there, right there. All right, super happy the way it turned out. All right, we had a nice little afternoon here. Didn't film a whole lot doing school. That's a lot of stuff I don't always show because it's just me stepping out. Very exciting for you. So I'm loving, you can't see, but I'm loving my little lights up there. I might even do my, I was kind of reading comments today, and a lot of people said they flock their garland, and they were like, not a lot, there was a few ladies that said, and I wish I would have never done that, they said, because it's such a mess. So I'm thinking we're just gonna flock the Christmas tree. I think I'll stay safe and just flock the tree. Then we'll see how messy it really is, and you know, how awful it is, and I'll share with you all that when I do it. But I'm thinking the garland, so I think I'll do my mantle. I can do my mantle today, so I'm gonna get dinner made here, finish it up, and then I'll do my mantle. I think I can do my mantle today, and then that'll be it for today. So this was a freezer meal. It's easy. I just have to add some chili beans to it. All right, so I just pulled out frozen cheese because cheese frozen is always the best. I'll put this in a little bowl. We'll have this on top. I don't have any lettuce. That's okay. We'll do sour cream and salsa on top. You do what you can do. So I will put this in a little bowl. Smash it. Put it in a bowl, it will thaw. I just gotta roll up the biscuits and then heat those up on the griddle. That'll be really simple. All right, I got to edit a little bit of today's video, and I was like listening to how awful I sound. I'm like, my gosh, that sounds horrible. But I feel like great now. I really do. I didn't feel, I sounded hoarse earlier, but like I haven't felt worse as the day goes on. That's a good thing. So I'm gonna roll these out. All you do for flatbread tacos, the real way to do them is your mixture should be, you take a biscuit and you roll it out, which I'm gonna show you in a minute, and then fry it on a griddle. You can do them super thin. I am just quick mom, and I'll make them thicker and smaller because my girls would roll them out really thin, but I just won't. And then you usually take sour cream and ranch powder. Let me put this over here. Sour cream and ranch powder, and mix that up, and that is your base. And then it's pinto beans with meat. I add chili beans and taco seasoning, and that is your meat base. And then you can put some lettuce on it and some cheese. Salsa is so good. But yeah, like the girls would roll these out to like big giant pan size. I'm just like, we just have thick ones, kids, it's easy. So we'll have this tonight. I'm gonna go get some applesauce downstairs out of the freezer as well to have. And then I think I have a lot of apples left. I think I'm gonna make applesauce this week too, just with the remainder, because they're getting kind of soft, and then I'll make more sauce because we'll eat it. It's good. All right, just cook 3 on there, roll them out. As you do, I'll roll the next ones and show you. So this is easy. Let's cook dinner. So I have wonderful Jaden here. She's going to finish up dinner for me. So she's like, oh, Mom, it's slow moving Monday. She had a busy long weekend working. So she's gonna finish this up. I'm gonna go work on my mantle with you guys while she finishes up dinner. We'll show the end result. I bet you hers will be a whole lot flatter. She's over there smushing mine down. Mine are like a biscuit basically in a pan. So she's gonna make them really nice. All right, I'm gonna show you, this is just a really cheap garland from Walmart. I'm gonna say it was an $8 one, whatever it is. I'll show you how you can dress it up by just adding more like picks and maybe the snow, we'll see, and lights and little berries and bulbs and candles and depth, all that stuff, and it'll make it a whole lot better than just the garland. our mantle. Just make it, add some depth. I was gonna use some jar lids, but I forgot. Like I had some of those, what are they called, scones to hold, like pillars. And I had them through the year and I was like, I'm not using this for anything. Save them for Christmas, because when you decorate your mantle, you need some depth. But I had one in my bedroom here, the rusted ones, if you can kind of see. So I had 2 of those. So I put those there, and then I had one downstairs in my spring decorating box. So I brought that up. You don't really even see it. But this is perfect. Just depth, different adding of things. Just like this was a grapevine wreath. We got this at Goodwill. Got these for like $1, and I like them, but I didn't know what to do with them. These things are berries, cheap. The ornaments are cheap. Pine cones free, little stars. I did get those at the Christmas show in Charlotte. Nutcracker came from Goodwill. Little Christmas tree came from Goodwill. So just a neat way you can decorate. I'm gonna get a different cord tomorrow when I go to the store, but for now this is good for the mantle. All right, so I got the little bit of decorating done that I wanted to get done. I emptied one of my bins right here. It's gonna be going downstairs. And then I do have another one. I'm not sure. We have a small Christmas tree. I don't know if we'll decorate it outside on the deck or what we'll do with it. Or last year I had like that cart. It's outside now, like right next to the Christmas tree. I might do that for a little bit of depth and just store stuff on. We'll see. But this is what I got for now. So I'm liking the mantle. So when it's off, the lights off. It's so cozy. I just decorated this little bin right here. I don't know, I know this is a lot right here, but I just put those in there. That was from our porch. Put this over here. So we've got this over here, got the candles on. So I like that. I think that looks nice. And then going into the kitchen here. Oh, I should turn those on. Oh, now where's my little? These remote things are the greatest thing ever. Look at that. So you just have a little candle up there. Kind of nice. And then look at the kitchen. I like it. It looks nice. All the little things. I could probably put some lights on that tree, couldn't I? Ooh, I might do that, but I won't usually have the lights off in here. I like how that turned out. Nice and Christmassy and cozy. All right, got my light decorating done. And then dinner, I pulled out applesauce here. This we can thaw. Jaden cooked. Here's our meat mixture here. With the beans, it's all delicious, and I think there they are. Look at, see, hers are nice and big and flat. She did good. That's gonna be dinner tonight. So I think I'm gonna close this video. I know this mama's gonna be done so I can work on editing. It's hot in here, can you tell? It's like really hot in here. All right, let's step outside. A little frozen out here. The kids came out and they were like, we need some gloves. It's definitely cold. I can see how it's going to maybe possibly snow tonight. So, okay, I'm done. I'm done inside. I got glitter everywhere again. I was like, glitter's back, but that's okay. We're just doing things in stages. We're anxious to get the tree. Greg is going to bring home a tarp tonight. He says we're gonna put in the garage and we're gonna flock that tree. So, or maybe he'll flock the tree. We'll see what happens. But I'll film it regardless and show you how it works out, what we're learning, and all those good things, the tips and tricks I'll have with it. And I'm excited for that because that means we can put our tree up. And the kids say, then we can wrap presents. So I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this gave you some motivation to push through, even if you're not feeling 100. I'm feeling good. I just sound awful. So that's why I'm not in my 100 game here today, but it has been a good day. There's the mountain, the sunrise is going down. I feel like, okay, I did just Monday chores and all that, but I also did breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I got some decorating done. So I did a little bit of extra, which is really good. That always makes you feel good to like, okay, get something off my list. It makes this mama feel good. So tomorrow we got another day of running, and Jaden and I are gonna go, and I think Autumn's coming too. Yes, Autumn too. So we're gonna do some run and pick up Jaden's last little things she needs for Christmas, and pick up a few things at the store for baking, because we're gonna be doing some holiday baking. The girls are too. So it's gonna be a good day. We'll bring you along with us as we do our day. So I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you got some encouragement to get going and motivated. Remember, maybe it might not sound really good, but you're feeling awesome. Just keep going. Just keep going. But maybe you feel awful and you go rest. That's what I did. I rested this weekend. So, all right, have a fantastic, I mean fantastic rest of your day. And I'm gonna see you guys again tomorrow with another day in my life. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Say bye, Ruby. Bye. Ruby's like, I'm ready to go inside. She's ready to get some warm. We're gonna go take her in and give her some warm. Okay, we'll see you. Bye.